The tough economic environment in South Africa has translated to even tougher job market. Employment levels are yet to return to pre-pandemic levels. Unemployment rate is at 32.7%. And now the electricity crisis, as well as other structural constraints, along with the high cost of borrowing, are adding to the unsavory business environment. Business sentiment is low. Recent Banks of Africa data indicates companies are opting for more contract or casual workers over permanent positions. These challenges spell bad news for those looking for work, especially for those over the age of 35. Ben Mpaki left Limpopo province for Gauteng 8 years ago in search of better job opportunities. Armed with experience in retail, Mpaki says it has been an uphill battle looking for work. Now at 36, she fears her age and lack of formal qualifications is also working against her.
I'm from Limpopo. I came Gauteng in 2015. I was here to looking for a job, but unfortunately I didn't get anything. So the problem is qualification and the age. So that's my problem. I'm trying to submit my CV, then they need matric. So I don't have matric, but now I have 36 years old. They told me about the age as well.
Deborah Koza is 38 years old, also with years of experience in the retail sector. He was retrenched during the COVID pandemic from a position he held for 8 years and has been struggling to find employment for the past 2 years. He says he sends out applications every other day, goes for interviews, but has not been successful in securing employment. He also fears that him being above 35 could be a negative factor.
It's very, very difficult. I've been looking for a job for the past 2 years. I've been applying to different places. In some instances, I would be called for an interview. The interview would be great. However, and I'd be praised for the interview as well as the experience that I have. However, I've even resorted to applying for jobs that aren't in the level that I was in previously. However, at some point I'd not get a call back, or any company wouldn't say, look, or give me feedback per se. So that in turn tells me that automatically my age contributed to that, because most of the people that I would meet going there in terms of going for the interview are much younger.
Economist Mielane Mkabela says more effort in reviving labor-intensive sectors in the economy would go a long way in creating employment.
The economic strategy of South Africa is not aligned with sectors that are critical in terms of creating more jobs or employment growth in the country. So sectors such as mining, manufacturing and agricultural sector, they have went down, and it is only when the South African government and the private sector partner to revive the mining sector to be more active, and as well get to have more activities that it used to have at the past, and ensure that we as well have those commodities to be targeted or supplied to countries that might need them. But like secondly, the economy needs to have a manufacturing sector that is active.
Stats SA data shows the unemployment rate amongst those aged 35 to 44 is at 27.6%. For those aged 45 to 54 is at 20.3%, while for those between 55 and 64 is at 13.3%. Unemployment is higher amongst those without matric at over 50%, followed by those with matric at close to 40%, and it's much less for those with tertiary education. Claudia Safako Musi, SABC News, Johannesburg.